Hello dear selectors, this is Khan. I belong to Kashmir. This video that I am currently recording is for the selection purpose. So the topic that I have chosen to delineate on is a poem written by Mr. Alford, and the name of the poem is Tree. Only God can make a tree. So without wasting any time, let me directly go to the poem. Let me recite out the first verse of this poem. That is, I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. So in this verse, a magnificent contrast, by the very construction of this verse, is a magnificent contrast has been brought up by the Mr. Alford between two creations. One is the creation, that is tree, by the God. Another is the creation also, a poem, that is by the man. Both are the artwork. One is done by the God, another is done by the man. But the important essential point that Mr. Alford wants us to learn here, that is, he feels so much fascinated by the very existence of the tree, that even most of the people, even whole world, whenever they come across any verse, they get easily fascinated by the verses of the poem. But Mr. Alford says, no, I get more fascinated by the very existence of tree as compared to the construction of the poem, by the composition of the poem. And the next verse of the poem is that a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. This verse can be translated in numerous ways, but one of the way that I have chosen, a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed. So what is the mouth? This is a symbolism. There is a imagery and there is a symbolism. The symbolism, what is the mouth of a tree? The mouth of a tree can be symbolized with the roots of the tree. And how does a tree grow? First of all, a tree is planted into the earth, into the ground, and then the roots spread out constantly throughout the time, and they encompass a vast area around the tree. So it means the mouth of the tree is pressed into the ground. And what does that mouth do now? Against the earth's sweet flowing breast. A sweet flowing milk means milk, the water, the nutrients, the constituents that are required to nourish a tree. They are sucked up by the roots so that the tree can grow up. And the third verse, now let us go to the third verse. Third verse says, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. So by the very appearance of a tree, though there are certain trees, they grow in a curved shape, but ultimately they appear to be going to upward. It means throughout the day, throughout the life, means whatever the span of life a tree has, throughout that period, he looks upward. He looks at somebody upwards, and here on upwards, someone, the only one who lives in the heaven is God. So tree is looking upward at the God all day. And the corresponding second line, and lifts her leafy arms to pray. We can easily say that a tree has branches, and branches contains leaves, and all those can be considered to be as the arms of the trees, and they are doing what? Like a human being prays to Almighty, to the God. Similarly, they are also praying to the God by their extension, means outward onto the land that is underneath the tree, that comes under the tree. Then the third verse, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. Again the same imagery, same symbolism comes off in this verse also. A tree that may in summer wear. So when there is summer, when during the summer period, a tree gets worn with what? With a humongous, with a magnanimous with magnanimous leaves, branches. Everything is revitalized. Means a tree is rebirthed. Once the autumn and the winter goes off, then the tree takes a rebirth. It gets blossomed, it gets covered with leaves, with flowers, with fruits, with everything. It means it has taken now rebirth. So in summer, we can say that it has worn itself with something beautiful, something captivating. A nest of robins in her hair. So the second line of the same verse, it corresponds to the fact that during summer, birds do come, they sit on the branches, they create their nests on it, they construct nests, they live in there. There are insects they also do the same. Have a nice day. I hope I have done my job. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.